Hello and welcome to the Art of Gaming YouTube channel. I'm J. Al Thomas and I review MMO, RPG, and PvP player games with in-depth tutorials, tips, tricks, and guides. In just a moment, we'll review this game together as I go over the options, settings, and some player battles with other trainers as I tell you more about the game. Thanks for staying tuned. They say that in this game, in Pokemon Champions, there are 186 Pokemon confirmed as reported by some resources. But the game features a curated list of creatures focusing on competitive, fully evolved Pokemon rather than it does the legendaries or the mystic Pokemon. One of the features we have in the game to acquire our Pokemon to make our team of 6 is to recruit a Pokemon. We have this Pokemon Home option, and you can transfer Pokemon that are eligible from Pokemon Home to pay a visit to you in Pokemon Champions. If you don't have Pokemon Home or another version of Pokemon to transfer from, you could recruit a Pokemon, and all of the 186 Pokemon are still potentially available to you when you recruit a Pokemon from this means. We use these tickets here, and these tickets are quick coupons. So we're going to use some of our coupons. Enjoy this cinematic short. And we'd get a list of different Pokemon that we could recruit. Now we could take them on a trial basis. We could take Pokemon temporarily just to see if we like them. Or we can permanently keep a Pokemon. And we can even train our Pokemon, which we'll show you after this. So we get a Slowking, we get an Aerodactyl, but since we already have an Aerodactyl and a Ditto and a Torpedo, the only Pokemon I don't really have right now is actually this Slowking. Otherwise, we could trial recruit them. We can get a permanent recruit. It depends on the VP that we have, victory points from our trainer battles. And we can also permanently recruit a Pokemon using one of our coupons. And just like that, you recruit a Pokemon to your team. Once you have enough of these Pokemon, you've made a lineup. You can train your Pokemon. We can get teams here, replica teams. With the replica team feature, you can make new battle teams based on the teams that other trainers have shared. And you share your own teams too. If your Pokemon have different stats, moves, or abilities than those on the battle team you're replicating, you can train all your Pokemon at once to make them match. So this is sort of a replication of whatever teams that may have been shared to you. If you need some ideas, you get replica teams. We could share our battle team here, and that just does exactly what it says it will. You got the battle tutorials. And battle tutorials tell you everything you need to know about Mega Evolution, move priority, and so forth. You get coupons for completing the tutorials, so make sure to consider that. And Pokemon training, though, we get an option here to view any Pokemon that we've acquired or we transferred from Pokemon Home or that we may have recruited. And we have some Pokemon here currently. A Trevenant, a Greninja, a Superior, for example. And this is where you would select a Pokemon for training. Say, for example, we wanted an Alakazam and we wanted to train our shiny Alakazam, which is not shiny locked, by the way. We could choose a certain ability here, and for victory points, we have a list of different TMs, if you will, and HMs. Don't really play a part in this game so much, so you're not going to find like Cut or any of those, but you might find Fly. So limited on the HMs, you might find Rock Smash or Strength, in other games, but I'm not sure that every HM is in this game. There's a few left out, and there are many of the TMs that they're compatible with. You could choose any of these abilities, and so if we were to choose Tri Attack, it comes with a cost of 250 victory points. We can train them to teach them this move. It shows us we have a shop option. There's a premium shop over here, and the premium shop is a battle pass, which has some more inclusive rewards for you if you decide to get a membership and try the membership option for premium battle pass. You get 1 month for $4.99 or 12 months for $49.99. I'll see how the game plays, and I'll wait a little bit. I think I'm going to get the 1 month pretty soon. On the Frontier shop, we get a number of different categories. We can go from Mega Stone, clothing, accessories, hair and cosmetics, pre-battle poses, throwing styles, victory poses, and battle songs even. You get the Mega Stones for any of the evolutions, and you can glimpse some of them. I'll give you a brief preview of some of the Mega Stones. We have some clothing. There's a variety of different clothing here you can go for. You could change the cosmetic, the aesthetic of your character. You get a bunch of accessories. There's female and male accessories. Oh, I like this cap. It looks like a fit. You can change eyes and certain things about your character features overall. This is a lot of fun if you want to customize your character. I haven't seen those options in any other Pokemon game before, and you even get some battle stances. Some funny ones as well. You get some throwing styles. This is how you would release your Pokeball in battle. These are a few options that we have available to us, and we even get some few of the victory poses so far. We even can choose some battle songs. This is from Jonto, Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Very nostalgic, I miss that soundtrack. And this is from Fire Red and Leaf Green, one of the latest releases from Konami and Nintendo. And we've looked at everything here in the menu so far, so let's go back to the beginning. And we have boxes. Boxes is just what you remember it to be with your PC, with Bill's PC or BB's PC. And this is your PC this time, and you just go into it and you can see any Pokemon you have available. Now, there's certain restrictions on some Pokemon. Umbreon is not restricted. It just means that we have one of the evolutions in our party. We have a full team, and right now for this current season that we're playing in, some Pokemon are restricted from the competitive side of ranked games. So I've been playing some ranked games lately, and we have a team set up. As you see on the left, our team is Greninja, Alolan Ninetales, Jolteon, Alolan Arcanine, Scizor, and Basculegion. And the last option we have is actually the battle. But before we do that, you have a basic mailbox, and you have some mission incentives that you can complete. Upon completing certain mission incentives, you get these victory points. And we got 1,000 victory points we could use to train our Pokemon with, teach them new abilities. And you don't even need the ability capsule. You can teach your Pokemon new traits. We have here for hair and cosmetics, wardrobe, anything you have available to you, you can customize as you wish after you've made a purchase on something. And you can customize your character as much as you'd like. There's no cost to this after you own the item. So we got Pokemon Champions main menu here. We're going to show you the actual Pokemon battles. We got ranked games, casual, private games, online competitions. Here's a brief preview of some online competitions that allow other trainers around the world to connect to the internet and play together. The enter competition is pretty straightforward, and you'll be able to battle your fellow competitors for the length of the event if you make yourself eligible and available for the time that is being hosted. But note that if you ever need to withdraw from a competition, you must do so before it begins, otherwise you're admitted into the competition. There are no competitions currently, not for the North America South. For casual battles, you can just go into a casual battle, or we can go into a ranked battle. And I think for this demonstration, we'll go into a ranked battle after we collect just a few more of our rewards. And this is what the battle pass would look like. We can unlock even more incentives with the battle pass, and that would be required to unlock some of these additional things. Now, we don't have anything really we can claim, but if we did, it'd be here. We can claim anything that's not locked, that's not required by the battle pass, which is every other item. So let's go into ranked battles. In ranked battles, we got an option for single battles as well as double battles. And it's been said that there are 186 different Pokemon confirmed, as we had mentioned, and that in this roster primarily focuses on the final stage evolution suited for competitive play. So we could choose a team of 6. And when we choose a team of 6, there are 3 Pokemon that we could choose based on the matchup. And we'll go for a matchmaking. And we have 6 Pokemon we could choose from. We're going to pick 3 of them to face Oreo Dog 22. Good luck to them. We're going to do the best we can. Let's see what their team roster looks like. Okay. They got a Sylveon. They got a similar Pokemon to us. We got a formidable team. Who should we go with? Let's see. We're kind of weak as a bug type to any rock type Pokemon, so maybe Scizor's not the best choice. Oh, he gave him a nickname. So we're up against a Tyranitar. He's got Sandstream. We have Hydro Pump. There's a chance we could miss, or we can go for Shuriken Throw. Let's try our luck with Hydro Pump. Oh, and he's going to Mega Max him. This is Mega Evolution. We may not be able to KO, but we will get some good damage on Cheetar. Ooh, Dragon Dance. Attack and Speed Rose. And we got a little bit of a buffet from the Sandstorm. Let's hope that maybe we can get another Hydro Pump in, maybe with a critical, if we could sustain his next attack with a Sword Dance. Stone Edge might KO us, and it does. Currently, I do not have any of the Mega Stones to Mega Evolve. We are a rock type, so maybe we have some resistance to stone. We do have Rock Slide, and if we can get them to flinch, but we're not fast enough for the Stone Edge. Mega Evolved Pokemon are quite strong. And it don't look like we're going to be successful in this battle. Never say never, right? But we're up against a Mega Evolved Pokemon, and I don't have any Mega Evolution stones right now available to me, so let's hope that a Moonblast is going to be something. Oh, they missed. There might be an opportunity. Will it be enough? It is. We might still be in this fight, but that's only their first Pokemon. They're choosing another Pokemon, and they named this one Oreo. It's not a good matchup for us. If we get by another Stone Edge or something, Raging Fury, we're super effective hit. Not a good matchup for us. That Mega Evolved Tyranitar was our issue. We just couldn't get around it. Oreo Dog got that match. Hopefully we'll get them on a rematch. Good job to Oreo. And we'll get one more battle in. Let's see if we can get another successful battle in. We do need to have a little bit of VP, these victory points in order maybe to even get one of these Mega Evolution Stones. Let's hope that against Bishop he doesn't have too many Mega Evolved Pokemon. We don't really have an answer for Mega Evolved Pokemon yet. We just began, so maybe I could lead out. He's got a mixed variety of many different things. Many different types, so everything from Electric to a Sylveon to a Lucario, a Victory Bell, Gyarados. Perhaps we should go with a Jolteon. But we might fare better with a Scizor if we lead out with a Scizor possibly. A Greninja. And possibly a Jolteon. Good luck to Bishop. I hope we get this victory. And he leads out with Lucario. Not a good matchup for us. We may want to switch out here. Otherwise, we can get KO'd pretty easily by Lucario. Special defense harshly fell. We're going to try for our Hydro Pump. Good damage on our Hydro Pump. We get hit by a Brick Break. That Brick Break really hurt us. We do have a Citrus Berry. Perhaps we can get another Hydro Pump in. And it's enough to get the KO on Lucario. So we're successful with 1 of 3 of a Pokemon. Who are they going to send out next? A Sylveon. We're a Dark type. This isn't a good matchup for us. Perhaps I can get a Hydro Pump in or an Ice Beam. But we've had luck with Hydro Pump twice. Can we get it 3 times? Not so effective. Play Rough might knock us out, but we anticipate that. We lose our Greninja. Good job, Greninja. Take a rest. This is where I'm going to lead out. We know that they're faster than we are, but maybe I can get an Iron Head in for the KO. Oh, they're not. Sylveon's not faster. We outsped Sylveon. And we got a Victory Bell here. For Victory Bell, we might want to use maybe a Sword Dance. We get hit by a Seed Bomb. Will it be enough? What do you think we should go for? Bullet Punch, Lunge, Iron Head, or maybe another Sword Dance? Nice, we got a bit of recovery from our leftovers, our item held by our Scizor. Let's go for a Lunge here. A bug type move. And it is enough with 2 Sword Dances. GG, Bishop. We might be able to have enough for some Mega Evolution Stones if we keep on this track. If we're able to win. Oh, that was fun. Before we end here, let's see if we got enough at the Frontier Shop. We're just a little bit shy for some victory points in order to get some of the Mega Stones that we might be interested in. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. This is Pokemon Champions. It's a lot of fun. You can bring Pokemon over from home and different versions of Pokemon like Scarlet, Red and Blue. Like versions that are like Fire Red and Leaf Green right now. They don't have any way to get Pokemon transferable with Pokemon Home. That's not compatible yet, Fire Red or Leaf Green. But it is adaptable for Pokemon Home to games such as Pokemon Scarlet or Violet. You could also from Pokemon Sword and Shield, and you have Pokemon Diamond, Brilliant Diamond, and Shining Pearl. You can transfer Pokemon from into this game to pay you a visit. So you do have some options until the near future, until they update the game. They'll probably introduce some more evolutions in the game, some additional Pokemon, but we don't know quite yet exactly who the Pokemon are going to be, at least not all of them. And for this game, for what it is, it's a good refresher on that we're not just using Mystics and Legendaries, but perhaps maybe in the near future, with the new additions of Pokemon that they're going to add to the game, we might have something else to look forward to. It's got a shop. It's got a way to train your Pokemon and recruit. You could style your trainer. And there are these side missions where you can acquire some items and a battle pass, which is optional for you to do this. It does require Pokemon Nintendo Online, say for example, in order to play with other trainers online. But otherwise, your battle pass is optional. That's something you can choose to go with if that's up to you. To play this game or not. I think it's a lot of fun. It's reminiscent of a game called Pokemon Stadium they used to have for N64. Nintendo 64 back in the day had a game called Pokemon Stadium where you could take your Pokemon from versions of like Red and Blue or other games you were playing like Yellow back in the day and upload them to Stadium. And this is similar. It's a new take. It's a new modern take. It's called Pokemon Champions this time. I think it's a lot of fun. I enjoy it. These battles with others and Mega Evolutions is something that we could get into and get more familiar with. There are a lot of Pokemon, but fortunately we don't have all the 1,000 plus Pokemon that we originally anticipated. If you want to see a full list of Pokemon available in this game, go to Cerebi.net and it'll show you a full list of all the eligible Pokemon currently available in this game. Thank you so much, everybody, for staying tuned. I appreciate all the support we've gotten here on the channel. If you'd like to see more videos like this, love to hear from you in the comments or suggestions. And if you think this video was worth a like, consider subscribing in the future. Thank you so much for tuning in. Till the next time, everybody, I hope to see you in Pokemon Champions.